And we are underway from Houston. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Smith going to go to the air first play. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
They'll get this out to Genty. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. To another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 14 yards that time for number 14. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it? And
that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And with that touchdown pass, he's going to draw level with a Hall of Famer Peyton Manning for most touchdown passes in a single season, with that being number 55 for him on the year. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he stopped immediately there. Here is 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. That incomplete. It's tanked down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36.
36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the quick, right? Watch. 18. South. Hey, uno more.
Stroud out of the gun here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a second and 10.
Here we go.
Again, it's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jaden Higgins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Now Gino. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 46 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Well, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Stroud is going to audible to something else.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The Texans at 11-3 on the year. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit, because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
Second and 9. And now they'll shift things around. Back to Mixon on second down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go at the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Look the hot, look the hot. Why Tony?
Stroud looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, Mixon. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. They'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
On the quick, right? Swap. Another swap.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Hey, uno. At 18.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. C.J. Stroud, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That ties the game.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Geno now to throw. This is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Buddy. Why Tony? Hey, South.
Now Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down the field, he's got Knoll. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep is Tank Dell. Fielded at the 20. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Watch to the right. Watch to the under. 19 Texans.
Again, it's Mixon. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
And Stroud now to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Hey, it's a clip. Middle. Hey, hello. Hey, trip. Finish. Check 59.
Smith throwing again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jack Besh in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mike, Tony. Here we go. Let's go. 12. 18. Okay.
Final play of the half. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing is Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Smith here, an audible at the line. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On first down, it's Genty. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I just think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Look the hot. Why Tony? Hey! Hey, Uno Mars. Buggy. 19 Texas.
Stroud. This goes out wide from Nixon. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
South. Speed left. Hey, Uno. Look the hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Why Tony? Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars. Buggy. 19 Texas. 11. South.
Stroud to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. How about this? They'll change it at the line. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the gun, here's Smith. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path. A significant number.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Geno. He'll try and do this himself. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. A shotgun snap to Stroud. To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? 19 Texans.
Throwing now is Stroud. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Now it's Lockett. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Here's Smith. His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw, Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Smith. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing again is Smith. He'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And the Texans.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18. What's up?
A handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down. Again, it's Mixon. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's a give to Mixon.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go. First and goal. Now Joe Mixon. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle it behind the line. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there. Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he? This is 1st and 10. One last throw here for Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. That was a long